So good evening everyone. So I'm here at the Dubai International Airport and I already checked in and I am about to board. So just quick fact. So this is my first travel day 2022 after the so-called lockdown from many countries. And this is the second time I've been traveling to foreign countries. The first one was in Georgia and this time I will be going to Armenia.
So in just a few moments, we will be departing from Dubai International Airport to Yerevan.
As I boarded and seated, I just found out that I have no one beside me. That means I'll be sitting solo on this row. Therefore, it's also a window view, which means it would be a great view and comfortable thing going to Yerevan. It's an early morning and I arrive at the Yerevan International Airport and I can sense with me a great journey ahead.
Good morning here in Yerevan, Armenia. Now I already landed.
Khor is waiting for me, so I have to hurry up.
As of the moment, I already arrived here in my hotel. This one, I was not able to show you the surroundings of the airport and of course the way here because I was already very tired. Just like to show you my room. So it's a big room, so it is already upgraded into superior double room and I will be staying here solo.
A few moments later.
I called the reception because I cannot find any water here or any coffee because this is a hotel, so I just have 2 glasses and 1 boiler. But I just found out that they don't serve water here actually in mineral water or bottled water except when you buy for it. And so when you come to Armenia, I guess, I'm not sure if all the hotels, but it's not necessary that they will display water here, but you can drink water in the faucet itself. And I would just like to show to you regarding the view during this morning.
Wow, the weather outside is too cold as it is a post-winter season, but the view from the veranda is truly stunning. Outside is magnificently refreshing and the gust of the wind is so inviting and lovely. At the garden area, I feel being in touch with nature and I am surrounded with greens that makes my stay too ideal. As I always reiterate, I love having this kind of ambience since I live in the desert.
So ayan, I am now ready to my first day tour here in Armenia. So kita nyo naman, napakaliwanas pa rin ng umaga and it's not too hot here actually. So it's around like 17 degrees Celsius or 13. So tanghali na and napipil ko pa yung lamig. Yan nga po, nag-hire po ako ng private tour in order for me to have this conveniency, especially during this pandemic, but still waiting. So it would be 1 o'clock start of the tour and we will be going to Garni, Geghard, Lake Sevan, Sevanavank. And it would cost me like 35,000 dirham. So we are out now at the hotel and we're going to have a tour then. So here I am, our personal private tour. Hello, good morning. Yes, let's go. By the way, this is Roman. Say hi. So he will be our private tour guide for today. And so we are looking for a money exchange or currency exchange store here because I don't have enough dirham. So here it is. So it's a mask free here in Yerevan, so you don't need to take your mask here. How many hours does this tour will take? From here to Virap. 7. So a total of how many hours then? 4 hours. So by 5 or 6 p.m. we'll be finished.
I really don't want to waste my time in Armenia, even I feel quite dizzy because I only had few hours of sleep. Nevertheless, I am filled with excitement. I really had no idea where to go, but fortunately with Roman. On our first stop, it is on Unremarkable Arc. The background story of this was there was an architect who dedicated this monument to a famous poet who loved and admired the view of Mount Ararat. And this has been where the poet took his inspiration due to the majestic mountain and amazing landscape and the view of the Mount Ararat, which I'll be visiting to in another location. As the journey continued, I am filled with awe as I reached the Temple of Garni. This has been popular in social media sites and is one of the destinations by travelers. Even as a Christian, it is still interesting to visit a temple like this, as this portrays significance in the history of Armenia. This actually is a pagan temple, and this was dedicated to the god of light and Sun Mir. But when Armenia adopted Christianity, this has been the only temple remained and survived, probably because of its masterpiece of art. Not far from the Garni villages, I am about to witness a marvelous spot. But getting there to the destination, I couldn't hold myself to be amazed by this narrow and curvaceous road. For me, it is a small thing to be admired of, but this gives me a quick thrilling moment. Arriving at the Symphony of Stones, seeing this feel like rendering some songful vibes since they are formed like an organ.
So I am now here at the Symphony of Stones.
It is a know that these are dubbed as a basalt organ due to its structures and forms that also suspend against gravity. Take note, the river that flows in the gorge fills the stones with sound of water that creates a harmonious soundtrack. To be in this place is nothing but a tuneful experience, and which is truly worth the visit. Armenia has also many ancient monasteries and churches which are unique and remarkable because of its historic meaning, heritage, and outstanding structures and designs. One of these is the Geghard Monastery, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. A lot of people flock here as part of their pilgrimage, but what more exciting about this place is that its name was derived from a spearhead, the one that the Roman legionary used in piercing the body of Christ. Though I did not enter thoroughly in this place, I also encourage that this is a must-see, especially when you want to delve in religious history. It is indeed a long road, and honestly I am enjoying this kind of drive. Seeing the beautiful countryside of Armenia with its wide landscape and beautiful sceneries are truly alluring. My journey is proceeding to another monastery at the top of the hill. Honestly, climbing up the top feels debilitating despite of the cold and foggy weather, as it is a high slope. As I reach it, the Sevanavank has its own loveliness with a panoramic and hazy view of the lake Sevan.
It's so freezing cold here.
This monastery is also called the Black Monastery, maybe because of its black tuff, and this was a ground of great battle between the Armenian king and Arab armies whose purpose was to conquer the place. But imagine, this monastery is still standing firmly.
Honestly, I did not expect the weather here. Because we are now in Lake Sevan and on top of the mountain, and it's too cold actually, and I'm freezing. So this is a view.
But as I gaze and being mesmerized by the Lake Sevan, I am feeling a bit sentimental because I couldn't imagine how blessed I am despite having the pandemic around. And departing from Sevanavank, I have to taste a freshly baked Armenian bread which matches the weather. And to feel refreshed and to feel more connected with the Lake Sevan, Roman suggested, and we are here at the Khor restaurant, Semoy Mot, a seafood restaurant with a lakeside atmosphere.
So there are lots of things here actually. So we can have some beer. Not beer, of course wine. Do you drink? Do you drink?
Me, I really appreciate this place because it is giving a chilling vibe. The hush of the wind, the birds that are freely flying with the cold weather, it feels perfect.
Finally, there is a spot here. Hi.
To fit in with the weather, it's a must to order a bottle of an Armenian wine, which is something I couldn't miss. And finally, it's tossing time and, of course, eating time.
So this is the waiting area in Armenia. So you're not allowed to stay in the car while you are having the petrol actually. So they called it as danger. Danger means it's not allowed. So you have to stay here